Well, new data shows that the number of new startups in the U.S. is on the decline, and that, of course, is not good news for our economy. New companies, of course, mean new jobs. Researchers found that the number of new startups across the country had dipped nearly 30% over the last 20 years. That's despite this recent surge in new tech startups in Silicon Valley. Our career expert, Kim McNicholas, says that part of the reason is that it's simply not very easy to start a business, and many people won't even try because of the fear of failure. Well, Kim should know. She refused to venture out on her own until last month when she launched Kim Review. It's a practice interview platform for people who are looking for jobs and also pageant contestants and many others as well. And Kim joins us this morning to talk about her trials and tribulations as an entrepreneur. And you're hoping that all of the tips that you've been learning will help people make it an easier transition into starting their own job. And Kim joins us this morning. And Kim, you know, one of the first things we want to talk about are business cards, because that, of course, is the way that so many people will let their potential customers know about their company. You have a great story about your business cards.
Yes, and when I handed it to you a couple weekends ago, he noticed right away that you can't read the fine print.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking card.
It is really pretty, and I think the glare of it and the colors and everything just almost got in the way, and I didn't notice the small actual font.
And there we get a look at it.
There you go. Can you read it? It's, believe me, if you don't have your glasses on, it's not you. And it's so embarrassing. I used a company called elance.com. It's actually a great company to outsource to designers who will bid on your particular project, whether it's for a logo, a website, or your business cards. And they offer you quite a few options, you know, in terms of your business cards. And the last one just really struck me. It was pretty, and I love the color purple, and it was wonderful. Well, I didn't check the font. Which is a big problem. So what I suggest people do is, and by the way, I did get 1,000 of them that I can't use.
Oh no.
I got 1,000 business cards that I cannot give out. But I would suggest people, especially if they're first-time business owners, use a template. Use kinkos.com or vistaprint.com and use their template. Do not design your own.
So you've been using that template, and it's working out well for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Now that I have new business cards coming.
Let's move on to templates for starting a business. Yes,
a lot of people think that you just have to have your business just set up, the shop set up, the website set up, and you know, just get out. Yeah, exactly. You're good to go. I actually sat on my idea for literally a year, just waiting for the money to come. You know, just be like, poof, you can just magically, start your company. And what people kept saying to me is that you need to test your idea, you need to test the market, you need to show us proof that your concept will work. We believe in you, but just not enough to hand you any money. And so that's when I discovered Stanford's new venture creation program with Professor Tom Kosnick and his teacher's assistant Larry Chang, who taught me the concept entrepreneurial jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
I think they made it up, but the concept is definitely it works. It's where you build your business on someone else's platform. For example, let's say you're a designer of clothes, you may test your market on eBay. You're using someone else's platform. Let's say you're a baker and you're deciding, well, you know what, I may want to open a bakery in downtown, but I don't know if my recipes will really sell. So you go on to an online marketplace such as Darley, set up an online shop and see if your recipes will sell there. And for me, I ended up with my practice interview sessions where I'm practicing with job seekers and pageant contestants, helping them to prepare for their interview sessions. I use Zoom.us, which is a video conferencing technology that allows you to do live one-on-one interviews. Much better than Skype, much better than even Google Hangout, just higher quality. Also HireVue, which is a company that builds a software for large companies who are trying to sift through large numbers of job candidates. They have pre-recorded interview sessions that I was able to use.
A great idea.
So I was able to test the market, build clientele, bring in revenue, and ultimately attract investors.
How did you find all of these companies that will allow you to do this?
Having covered technology for the past, probably since 1997, having done stories on a lot of the companies. And one of my advisors is Bill Ty. He's with Charles River Venture Partners. I think getting the right advisors who are incredibly well connected is key. And Zoom.us is actually one of the companies that he invested in.
Okay, so a little investigation, obviously, before you take that leap. One of the big issues issues that a lot of business owners wonder about is should they incorporate. Are you incorporated?
I did. When I had the idea, I incorporated, and then what you don't realize is when you incorporate, whether or not you bring in any money, you have to pay $800 minimum in taxes.
No matter how much you make.
No, that's just the minimum. And then on top of that, having a CPA actually file your taxes for you if you choose to do that, just to make sure you're doing everything right. That's even more. There you go, $1,000 without bringing in any money.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time. We have a lot more to talk about. We'll be visiting this topic and learning from you as you learn as well.
And if anyone has any suggestions for me or advice, please email me.
Okay, starting with the business cards.
Yes.
Okay, Kim McNicholas, thanks a lot for joining us.